Welcome back to another video, my brothers. Today's video is titled How to Actually Be Confident. Before I dive into the video, please make sure that you like and subscribe down below. I want to thank every single person that has recently subscribed to the channel. We're growing very quickly, and I appreciate every single one of you and all those guys that are leaving the comments as well. You guys mean the world to me. Thank you very much. So, how to actually be confident. A lot of people often think that confidence is something that either comes naturally to you or not, and I disagree with that. No one comes out the womb with this genetic disposition to being confident. It doesn't work this way. Confidence is something that is built. Just like any significant amount of muscle that you build in the gym, that takes time. You know, if you look at pictures of yourself from 6 years ago, let's say you're 26 now, you look at pictures of yourself at the age of 20, and then let's assume you've been training since that time. I'm going to assume, if you're training correctly, that your chest is a lot bigger, your shoulders are a lot broader. You've been training them over the last 6 years. Now, of course, someone's going to say, well, Ali, not everyone is genetically as favored as the other. And you're right. But working with your genetics, based off of your genetic ability, I'm going to assume if you've been hitting the gym hard, you're going to be a lot bigger than you were in the beginning, or you have a bit more muscle, shall we say, than you did before. And that's how confidence works as well. It's something that is built. How is it built, you may ask? Terrific question. Brilliant question, that is. Well, it's built through competence. Competence leads to confidence. And you might ask me, well, Ali, what the fuck does the word competence mean? Well, it means becoming good at something. When you become good at something, fellas, that feeling of confidence rushes through your system. The first time you did anything, you were shit. And guess what you didn't have much of? Confidence. But when you do something repeatedly and you refine your craft and you get better, you start to do things properly, you avoid all the silly mistakes that any beginner makes, you're going to start to feel a lot more confident. And let's use a very simple example, driving. When you first take lessons, you're nervous, you're stalling the car, you're not selecting the right gear, and then after you've been driving for some time, you don't even think about it, man. It's just second nature to you. Competence breeds confidence. You've been doing it for so long, you've become so much better at it that now you're just confident. So a lot of guys ask me, Ali, how do I become more confident? Get better. Get better. If you want to be more confident in the way that you look, well, improve the way that you look. Simple as. Build more muscle. If you're a skinny guy. If you're an overweight or maybe even obese guy, lose a lot of weight. And you're going to naturally feel more confident because you're more competent now. You've proven to yourself that you can stick to something. You can stick to working out. And you've proven to yourself that you've removed that weight. So you've actually done something. You've gotten a result. For example, in anything that I've done, the better I've become, the more confident I've become. So with my trading, for example, the better I've become at trading, the more money I make from trading, the more confident I become. Now, of course, if we're talking about trading, you don't want to reach a state of euphoria where you think you're fucking invincible, because then the market will get you. So that's a whole other subject for you traders that are watching. But naturally, it's just a natural consequence of becoming better at something. Confidence starts to creep in and you start to feel good. You have this swagger about you. You walk different, you talk different. It's just the way it is, man. So do something. Do something. When you make more money, you know what? You're going to just ooze that fuck you attitude. I don't give a shit. I'm making more money now. Doesn't mean be a horrible person. But where does that phrase fuck you money come from? I'm so competent at what I do. I make so much money. I couldn't give a fuck. Right? I don't care about the repercussions. Look at me. I'm the fucking Don here. Alright. So become better at something. Improve the way that you smell. You're going to feel more confident. The way that you dress, you're going to feel more confident. But the easiest thing you can do is improve the way that you look. physically. Okay, someone's going to say, I don't have money for suits. Okay, when you get the money, you can buy a suit. For the time being, lose the weight. For the time being, gain muscle. For the time being, improve the way that you speak. How do you improve the way that you speak? Well, observe people that are good speakers, take notes, but ultimately, you have to actually speak in front of a group of people. I get asked this question all the time. How do I improve my public speaking? Speak in front of people. I remember the first time I had to speak in front of like 10 people, fucking nervous, my hands were in my pockets, looking down at the ground. It's natural. And then over time, you start to build this swagger about you. You realize, you know what, I'm not stuttering anymore. I'm actually completing my sentences. People are looking at me and smiling as I'm talking. You're walking around the room, you're asking questions, people are engaging with you, you feel more confident, naturally. In the beginning, you're fucking nervous. It happens to all of us. So the more you do something and the better you become at it, the more confidence you're gonna build. All right, so become good, fellas. And if you haven't seen my video on the 4 stages of competence, be sure to check it out. It's one of my earliest videos. It's somewhere, I'll attach it somewhere up here or something, right? But you're always gonna be bad. What is the saying? You're gonna be bad before you're good, and then you're gonna be good before you're great. That's just the way it is. All right? So, don't just think, oh, what meditation do I need to do to build confidence? No, become good. Once you become good, that feeling of confidence will come naturally to you. Are you still gonna have days where you don't feel as confident? Of course. Because there's always another level. There's always another way that you can improve. All right? So hopefully this video helps you, fellas. If it does, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button down below. Remember, become more competent. Okay, take action. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.